Boing. I love these boots. These boots are great. My actual just mood this time because last time I didn't have it mood. So I'm trying to figure out what to do today because obviously we were procrastinating so much yesterday. I mean, really a lot. Oh, look at this. This is what Peps has been doing. But what does it do? I don't understand. Because don't they get butchered? Obviously upgraded this because there's more chickens now, so why is that chicken red? I think he's angry. Anyway, yeah, so upgraded this. I've got the cold chicken egg. Where did I put the other eggs? I had 2 eggs that I left, and I think I might have put them back in the other chest actually, unless I put them in here somewhere. Unless of course Pepper's hatched them. I don't know. I took them out yesterday before I left because I was like, oh, I'm going to go offline and they're supposed to be doing the butcher thing with chickens. And I thought, I don't want to leave them in there and then they get butchered. It wouldn't really be fun. So, let's see. I mean, I've got... I might have a vote keys. Here we go, that's my vote keys. So, I got vote keys yesterday. I said I was going to leave them till today because, you know, it'd be easier just to vote with them all today. Maybe it was this chest. There's an end pearl chicken. There was another chicken. There was 2 I was going to hatch yesterday. What was it? Ah, I can't remember what it was. There was 2 chickens I was hatching yesterday. It wasn't the obsidian chicken, was it? I don't think so. But I'll just check, because I mean it could have been. If not, no, I haven't got an obsidian chicken yet. I got a lava chicken. Did I make a lava chicken? I don't think so. Which is cold chicken plus leather quartz chicken. So I might have had a lava chicken egg somewhere and I don't know. I honestly can't remember what I had last night. I probably should have checked that before I came on, but it's fine. I know I had the end pearl one. That's all good though. So that was leather quartz plus coal. So it's these ones. There we go, lava chicken egg. Although it looks different to what the picture shows for a lava chicken egg, but that's probably just because that's more of the output that they make. Once I get that lava chicken now, I can then make the quartz chicken. Oh, not the quartz chicken, the obsidian chicken. Which would be great. I'm gonna see if Peppers is on because I know he's AFK at the moment, but I don't know if he's actually there or not. So I'm gonna see if he wants to come in for a little bit, if he's about. And we got another one. Nice. Didn't even realise. Yeah, there was a lava chicken egg in here. See? It was right there already. So, essentially I need to start going through those chickens and find out what ones I don't need. Why I have 7 bone white when I've got 999, I don't know. That just seems silly. What that does. Let's see. Right, I need to organise these into better chests, like, that's not 8. Let's put, like, I don't know, maybe 999 chicken eggs in there or something. We'll leave 10s in here as well. I'm pretty sure I've got, yeah, that's definitely got better red chickens there. So what I can do is just take most of these eggs out, dump the ones that are really low, and just breed them with the ones that have the high ones so I can get them to a higher level. We say this is like the 888 chest. So get rid of the ones that just like these, because they're just terrible eggs, because it's like, what's the point? I have the chickens, so it's fine. As long as I've got the chickens, that's the main thing. Didn't realise I had 10, 10, 10 nether quartz. I should probably sort that out shortly then. I mean, it is getting there slowly to like, some of these are getting close to 10, 10, 10. These feathers in here, because I've got feathers and put that in there for now. And if I really wanted to, there are like empty crates at the crate spawn. I could simply just leave a few there, so if anyone wants like low chicken eggs, they'd be up for grabs. But, hang on. Is there? Right, so you got 9s and 10s, 8 and 7. So they're like the highest eggs I'll keep. The other eggs I'll just get rid of because I don't really need them. But it's good to do my my keys. But what I'll do is I'll wait till the reboot happens because that's in 3 minutes, just in case, because you never know. I don't want to do it, get stuck in a crate thing, and then not get what the reward was. So. Sounds like a chicken spawn. I hope. No? I can't guess chicken must have been hurt, but 54. Okay, so they're gonna probably hatch around the same time, which is good. So I'm just gonna wait here for the reboot to happen, which gives me time to kind of eat what I'm actually eating at the moment. had an Everquartz 10 egg somewhere, didn't I, actually? So I can go grab that. Switch that out for 10. What I need to do is I think I need to make one more that's like not 10 and one more that is. Just so it makes it a bit more easier to know which eggs are which, or which ones have got to like 10. Like this one I've got 8 10s. So that means moving a lot of the chickens I've got right now, which shouldn't be too bad. Quite easy. Put you up here. Oh, you're 8. You up there. Sadly, no 10 eggs from those yet, but let's put you up there because you're 10. I know this one's 10, but I'm gonna leave that over there for now. Oh, I guess the reboot. I wasn't paying attention, but hopefully my chicken's fine. Hopefully. So I just gotta wait for the server to come back up. Which is all good though. It can take a little bit of time, but it's all fine. Oof, hiccups. No. Oh my god, that glow. I see what they mean now. I guess that's so you can see if there is an admin on it, maybe? I don't know. It's very bizarre. I've not seen that before, but still. Oof. Oh god. I really hope my cold chicken was still in here. We'll see. Ah, thank god it was, yeah. That's 999, so that's close. 666. 232. Oh, that one really needs sorting out. That one does. 666. 888. that one's also 888. So yeah, I'm going to make this the 10-10-10 wall. So when I get 10-10-10 chickens, I'm going to put them up this side so I can keep the ones I need to breed over here and the higher ones over here. That way it gives me a bit more organisation of what needs to be done. Because that's why I'm procrastinating a bit with these chickens, because I'm sidetracking a lot. So I'm kind of, you know, thinking, oh, which one do I have to do next? So let's put you up there because we want you with the larva chicken once that's hatched, which is in 20% more it just needs, and then that'll be done. You are 999, so you're very close too. Oh, it's a bone white chicken 10-10-10, so that's good. So let's see, where's my other 10-10-10 chicken I was going to use? What you done there? So there's another 10-10-10 chickens, yeah? From those, which is fine. That's going to be 2 chickens that'll be 10-10-10 once those nesting, once the little nests are ready to hatch them. 9. 8. 7, and then these ones are just, nope, not even worth keeping. I mean, once I've got 10-10-10 chickens, I'll be getting rid of all these eggs because I won't actually need them, so I might just, you know, give them to other players, maybe. But it depends, obviously, because, you know, I might use them for trading, if anything. So it'll be a case of, you know, if anyone wants something, they say, hey, I have this that will give you that particular product, that particular produce that you want. And then that means I get to also get something in return for it. Although, to be honest, once you get all the chickens like 10-10-10, you probably wouldn't need to really do much more with resource-wise, because they're pretty op at times, you know. Or pretty OP, as some people call them. I like to say op, some people say OP, but so I'm just going to wait for these chickens to hatch, because they're going to hatch very soon. You can see, look, they're very close. So I'm just going to wait here till they hatch, because I want to make sure these do not get cleared by that, whatever goes on that clears the chickens. I'm sorry, I had like a mouthful of food, so nearly done. Ooh, ooh, this one's gonna be done. Come on, chicken. Yes, I got a lava chicken. Which is 888, which isn't too bad, but would prefer it was better, but it's all good. Now we can have an obsidian chicken with that to breed him. Come on, chicken, hatch. Wait, what level was that again? That was 888, so I need to get that one leveled up as well, so I'll put that one up there for now. Oh, oh, that gives her a snowball. I don't really want it anyway, so that's all good. Right, so let's go to warp crate and my warp keys. I want my warp keys, my vote keys should I say, yeah. That's what I get. I want smeltery stuff, please no. Oh, you got your Lorem ingots. That's not too bad because I mean I have a Lorem chicken, but could be better. I didn't want to place it on top of the chest. Now I wanted to use it on the chest. No, I don't want mystical flowers again. I got that last time. Oh, I got stone shears. Mystical flowers again. See, loot bag would be so nice. But I know I can get like 2 loot bags a day because I get Kit Recruit, which is the free rank. And because I have the first donation rank, I also get another loot bag from that. I don't know why it looked like it dropped it on the floor for me, that's weird. So, that was today's vote keys, and I'm now using yesterday's vote keys that I got. Oh, diamond to crystal upgrade. That's quite nice actually, because I was wanting to get to a diamond chest anyway, so once I get diamond chest I can get that. That's quite nice. It's not too bad. I mean, people probably thinking, well, how come this person's able to like vote, like use the box for like 10 times? And I'm like, oh, because I stack my votes. I don't use them every day. I like let yesterday's ones pass in today, so I've got like 10 to use instead of 5. Which you don't have to do. I mean, everyone can just use them every single day, but I just find it's like nice to do it this way. Oh, we've got another watering can. Lovely. I've already got 2 of those, but I guess I can give that one to Lucky, because Lucky has her own island, but I don't think she's got a watering can yet. So I can give that spare one to her. Oh, books. So I've got 2 more keys to go. Come on, loot bag. I'm not going to get a loot bag, but it would have been nice. Loot bag would have been wonderful. I don't want leather. No. Saplings again, though. Always saplings. Always the saplings. Oh, Netherrack. Oh, that's not too great. That's quite terrible, actually. So I think this upgrade I'm probably going to use on that chest inside the chicken pen, because that's probably going to stay there. I need to make another one of those item collectors. and have that on the other side. I know I could make the obsidian now, but I'd rather wait for the chicken to do it because that would be easier than having to keep making it with that. So, so good. Let's put that in there. Oh, I have got a gold to diamond. I didn't even realise that. I got that earlier. Completely forgot I had that. I think this one in here is gold. Which if it is, it's great, because that means I can just... Yep. There we go, so we can do that. And then I can do this. And now you can actually see what's in here as well, which is nice. Which, that's the biggest size I think you can get, but it's all good. It's all good. So I'm just going to wait here 1 second whilst I will BRB 1 second real quickly. There we go, and I am back. It's actually surprisingly a lot cooler today than it was yesterday, and I don't even know what degrees is it today. It is supposed to be 20 Celsius today, and it's cooler than it was yesterday, and that was like 18. It's really bizarre weather. So I had two 10-10-10 eggs, and I should actually probably go hatch them now because I have space for them, which is bone white and nether quartz. Which hopefully these shouldn't take too long to hatch because they're 10-10-10s. Although I have had a 10-10-10 egg against a lower level egg, and it seemed to have hatched quicker. The lower one hatched quicker than the higher one, which doesn't really make that much sense. You'd think the more higher level and everything they are, the quicker they would hatch, but I don't know. So weird. So I've got a lot of these to work on to level up. Some of them are pretty close. Obviously, what I might try and do is when I get another 10-10-10 egg, I'll put like one of the chickens there and put the one I want to level up in between these two, because they're both 10-10. I mean, I could do it now with the Eulorium actually saying that. I could do this. That one there. So any chicken between these two chickens is the ones that are leveling up. I could, could do it that way. The thing I wish I could tell from looking at a chicken in these nesting pens is I wish you could tell the level of them. You could tell what stats they have. Because you can't tell it unless you take them out of there, which is a little bit tedious because it's like you end up picking all the stuff up. But, Oh. One second. That was really weird. The music stopped. I don't know what happened there on the radio station, but it did. It stopped. It's all good. It's all good. I still haven't finished my food yet. This is the thing when I get into Minecraft and I start, even I'm procrastinating really badly, I'm still very much focused on it to the point where I forget I have food right in front of me that I should be eating right now, and it's just like, it's sitting there. It's almost finished, but soon. But hopefully, if I do this one at a time, I can get all these to 10, 10, 10, and then just have a whole row of chickens at a 10, 10, 10. Obviously, when these are all no longer the low levels, and they're all over there, I can add more chickens this side, which will also be 10, 10, 10. Because there's a whole load of chickens you can breed. I mean, there's so many. I mean, there's all these ones, so I don't even know how many that is. I could count through them, but you know. I wonder if that would work then. If I made a compass and that, if I made that, would that allow me to see what they are without having to take them out of the things? Because that would be good. That would be really handy, actually. Try that. Because I know you can look at them and see what they are, but having that and just being able to see them inside the pen would be really, really useful, because wouldn't have to take them out of the pen then to check them. It might not, but we'll give it a try. We'll see if that does work. All the eggs, the normal eggs, I think are in the fridge. Just want one. We'll see. Hopefully I can get out of the house now. It's a bit of a lag spike going on here because I can't actually get out. I'm using the pressure plates aren't working. That's weird. I'm hoping that's not going to ping me straight back into there. Either that or the server's about to crash. Yeah, I think the server's about to go. Oh. That was a bit of a lag spike. No, so it doesn't really make much of a difference to looking at them. So that's kind of pointless because I can already see what the other ones are, so... Let's see... That's 999, but it's like I want this chicken to breed its own eggs to 10, 10, 10. I think this is a 999 chicken. Or it was 8, but let's see, that's got 999. What level was that again? Is that 8 or 9? It's 8, so I can hatch one of these. Not just yet, actually, though, because there's no space. I mean, I probably should have made this a bit wider, so I could actually hatch more eggs at once, but didn't really think about it at the time. I mean, I could essentially take the fence down and just place more hatcheries down, because now I've got the doors there, they won't run out unless I let them out. I mean, I could even have it that the fence is here with like gates, so when I come in there's that little safety to stop them from running out, which might be an idea to do that. So did I left a gate somewhere, didn't I? It's a fence, but no, I can make a gate. I'm sure I left a gate somewhere. More fences in here. I'm leaving fences everywhere apparently, but... And a loot bag. Actually, wait, where's the rest of the loot bags gone? Did Peps open them yesterday? I think they got open, because I didn't open them. Oh, I was hoping I'd get to open a few, but... There's still some in there I can open. I mean, I can get loot bags today anyway, so it's all good. What are we doing? Gate. It's gonna make a gate. Make 2. Wait, that's not inside the house. That's either not on top, so it's underneath. It's in the basement. There's a mob in the basement. Looks like that. So essentially then that gives us a bit more extra safety, so when we want to get out, we come out here like this, we close the door, make sure chickens don't get in, come out, let them hatch, make sure they don't get in, like that, there we go. But I don't think I've got any more hatching, nesting little things at the moment, egg nests, yeah. And thank you for the follow. Thank you. Sails and roam the sea. Getting there slowly though. It's just I really should start working towards getting a power supply, because that's one thing we don't have yet, and until we get that, we can't get the refined storage, whatever it's called, the equivalent to that system thingy. There you go. That's what we call it, the system thingy. Because always terrible with The reason I say people should check their controls with a hotkey is because some people have said that their hotkey for the vein miner, or as it's called in here, or excavation, is sometimes different. Like, not everyone has the same default keys. So it's always a case of, you know, you should check the controls first, then make sure you've got the... Because if someone says, oh, use this key, and it's not that key, then they're going to get frustrated. They'll get very frustrated, because they're like, it's the wrong key. It's like whenever someone wants to say how to open the big map, I always keep thinking to say, oh, you should press J, and it's like, wait, no. Journey map in this version has M as the hotkey instead of J, which is really weird in comparison to normally it being J. I don't want these flowers on me. Why am I carrying flowers? Go in there, you. And you can go in there too. I'll put some wheat in there too, because I don't need that right now. Actually, why? Actually go in here for when I want to craft it again. Actually, have I got the water can on me? I have. I'm guessing it's full as well. I actually make some more of those egg nests so I can hatch more eggs at the same time. And that's exactly how I got my ender pearls when I got mine to begin with. I just bone mealed some grass, like some dirt, when it had the grass on it, and made the grass, broke the grass, and managed to get, within the first moment of breaking it, was like an ender pearl seed. So I was like, oh, okay. Still need to upgrade my item collector to like the advanced one, I think it is, because or get a second one to collect the items from the chickens, because those house hen thing or hen house things are all right, but they take hay bales to work and they don't always pick stuff up. They're a bit finicky and a bit temperamental on how often they pick stuff up, which is kind of silly considering they're part of the chicken mod itself, so you'd think they would work really well, but they don't, unfortunately. So that was one of the reasons why we had items flying everywhere before. I think that's enough wheat for now. I can go make some more hay bales to make the nests. Should allow me to make 2 more. That's nice. Let's see, there we go. So I do that. Where's that egg I had? I had one, didn't I? Is this it? Redstone chicken? Yes, redstone chicken. I wanted to get the 999 redstone chicken. So I could then switch it out for this one, which was 888. make it so much better. Nope. Ha! Hello, quartz chicken, you're ready. So you get to go over here now too. There you go, you can just sit there. That's fine. That was the bone white one, which I think was 10, 10, 10. I think it was. I can't remember now because I'm not paying much attention to what I'm placing down and what I'm picking up. So, but it's almost going to hatch. So hopefully it is the 10, 10, 10, which means I can get rid of the quartz and the bone chicken that are lower ones, so they can go and be free off the island somewhere. Yeah. Yes, 10, 10, 10. It's so wide. Put you there. So you the bone white chicken? You are, yes. I'm sorry, but it's time for you to go free. There we go. And it was the quartz chicken, wasn't it? Where is that? Quartz. So got a bit of nether quartz there. Yep. Double check and making sure. Don't want to throw off the wrong chicken and then have to go and grab another one, because then once you have to go to nether to get them, you can't just create them through breeding. So the bone white chicken eggs I can probably essentially now get rid of because I don't need 8, 8, 8 because I have a 10, 10, 10. Same with the nether quartz ones. That's glass. I mean, I guess I could kept some of them and then use them for trading, but to be honest with you, I might as well trade 10, 10, 10s for stuff because they're much better. Or I can honestly just trade the resources they produce. I don't really even have to trade the eggs. Never mind, Brad said it. I don't even know what language that guy is speaking because it's all like... It may be Russian, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Could be anything. Absolutely anything. Wait, what? He planted rice seeds and it grew cheese? That doesn't sound right. Maybe he planted cheese seeds? just taking a sort of brief moment just to finish off the rest of my food. Just so I've gotten rid of it. Yeah. Eating it all so I don't keep getting distracted and not eating it. There we go. So I think Peppers definitely isn't about today. He's probably fallen asleep. I'm not surprised. It is kind of probably like really late and early. That's still 999, which is fine, but I'd prefer if it went to 10 straight away. But once you get this one to 9, hopefully between the two Yellorium 10 chickens, it should get to 10 really quickly. You see all the stuff that just keeps popping out here. I should check these two. Obsidian chicken. Yes, that's what I would love to have right now. It's only 7/7, but it's better than nothing. It gives me obsidian. Which then I'm going to use to make another item collector, and then I'll put the other item collector over here. Which will then make sure that all this side is covered for items. Then I can get rid of these, because these are, like I said, they're alright, but you have to use hay bales to power them, kind of thing. And they don't collect everything, so they're a little bit derpy at times, but wish. So, let's see what can I do today, because there's that, that's already had everything taken out of it, I guess. I just don't know how Peppers wanted to do the mob farm. If I knew how he wanted to do that, I could then build that myself, but the thing is I don't know how he wants it, and I think he's got the plates on him that he wants to use. I think they're called Victor plates, I think. The ones with the arrows on it that basically, they won't be like conveyor belts. Essentially they'll push the mobs into a spike, which then the mobs will die and drop loot, but that's fine. When will it rain? When it rains. Here you go. It will rain when it rains. Should probably use up some of this manure, like turn it into dirt or something, just to kind of make use of it, because we have a lot of it. Same as these feathers. I said, you know, there is some recipes for feathers, but they're not a great deal of recipes for them, so there isn't a great deal of use for them. So if you've got a load of chickens going, the feathers are pretty much useless. So, you know, sometimes I just like, I take them to the warp crate, and I've left a few in there in case people want free feathers. For whatever reason. If not, I just trash them because there's just absolutely no use to them. I really should finish this off. This is supposed to be the iron, isn't it? And I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need to make about 16. Which is with iron and string, which I have plenty of string. And I have plenty of iron. Okay, so whatever Peppers is doing that, he's finished. That's good. I can now use that table. Because I didn't use it before because he had stuff on there and I was like, I don't know what he's using this for. What? Oh my god, that name. Jesus. The names people come up with in Minecraft. Seriously. I imagine people with those kind of names, when you go on servers that do require like PG-13 or like, you know, to take into consideration that there are children as young as 7 that can buy Minecraft. Yes, they shouldn't be on Minecraft multiplayer servers, but there still is a chance there will be. And they're like, hey, that name's a bit inappropriate, go change it. Or they probably just get banned straight away for it because they've got an inappropriate name. Which, you know, thankfully nowadays though, there is that option that if you have a name that isn't too appropriate for a particular server you're trying to join, you can change it. For free Mojang. And the only way you cannot do that is if you've already done it. Which people can check. There is ways of checking to see whether you've name changed or not recently. So if you have a problem like that and you haven't done it but you say you have, they're gonna find out. So but yeah, no. Such a bizarre name to use for a Minecraft name though. Because I imagine it's a lot of hassle then to find a server that will be like, oh, we're fine with it. Oh, 1 second guys, I'm gonna have to mute myself for a little while whilst that goes on. Right, I think they've stopped, but no, my luck, I'll unmute myself and they'll start up again. But I'm not sure if you guys even heard that. I mean, I heard it and was just like, nope, not having that being picked up. So when I say every month, I am not joking. You either get that, you get hammering, you get scraping. Literally, this is why it's like a little bit difficult for me to stream lately, because it's always this noise every now and then, and sometimes it's a lot louder and a lot closer, so it makes it extremely difficult to then focus on even streaming, even if it's just like procrastination. That was like very brief, but sometimes it's like that, and it's like they'll drill a little bit, then they'll go away for like half an hour, come back, do a little bit more drilling, go away, come back, do a bit more, and sort of, and then some days they'll do it for hours on end, and it's just, there's no telling when. No, you just don't know. It can be tedious. It can be very tedious to put up with, because, you know, I couldn't go downstairs and go to the kitchen and think, oh, I can get away from it from here, because you still hear it throughout the house. So, it's just the thing, they were saying, we don't get rain, how do we get water? So everyone's like, use a wooden crucible, and they're like, oh, well then how do we get lava? Someone told us to use a wooden crucible, and it's just like, ah. Yeah, I still don't understand how my actual biome has changed. Yeah, you'll see here it says plains, and it didn't originally say plains, it originally just said ocean. So the only thing I think obviously with that, it was lagging that to the point where it wasn't picking the biome up, or it just was a different biome and something has changed it. I mean, I'm not too fussed if someone has gone and changed it, but at the same time, a little bit. Kind of like, I would have preferred to make the item that would allow me to change it myself, so I could learn how to do it. I'm guessing your name is supposed to say Satan, but with like leet speak. So, hi Satan, how you doing? I would assume, I don't know for certain, but that's how it looks like it's spelled to me. Let's see, have I got any more? I haven't got any left. I think I've used it all. Yeah, now it's all just feathers everywhere. I don't need the feathers. I really don't. It's feathers everywhere. I need to get rid of these. I have too many. Way too many. Actually, I do need that, don't I? Because I was making these. And thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. And welcome to the pirate ship. So, I think this should be enough for these. I don't know. I needed to make 16, so probably haven't made enough just yet, but we'll see. So I need to make If you do exclamation point IP, that should give you the IP. I'm on the first IP, which is the node. That's the server I'm playing on, but I will eventually be also going on to Kazam's. I just started on this one because I had more friends on this one at the time. Everyone else on the other one is on a different time zone to me for a little bit, so it's kind of a bit tricky to play everyone there. Need about 10 more. That's going to give me 4 more. So I need more iron. So I need 6 more. I don't think I've got any more. I've got 2 iron ore chunks, but no more irons, so I'm going to need to sieve gravel, I think it is. So. I mean, I've got the hammers and stuff for it. I always forget you have to punch them, not right click them to get the stone out of them. Yeah, so hang on a second, I'm just going to mute myself again for that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on outside or next door, but they're making quite a bit of noise today. It's quite a bit of noise. Let's see. I do even love it when you get everyone go, sleep, sleep, and it's just like, I don't really need the sleep. Plus, nighttime is good because if you got mob spawners, like the vanilla ones to start off with, it allows you to get your mobs. So, of course, I mean that I never sleep in game. I don't mean as in I don't actually sleep. That's something I can never not do. Is not go to sleep. I think does iron give me more iron? What was compressed the gravel? It was like that. No. Was it 8? It's probably 8, isn't it? Apparently compressed is better than why I should also make compressed hammers. I don't really know what I'm trying to make today. I mean, mostly it's just getting the chickens further ahead. I was finishing off the iron mesh as well. Also, Satan, I will have to just ask if you could possibly unclick the caps lock, or maybe not use the caps because you don't need to use them. It's a bit much with the caps there. I can tell you right now, if you were to come into server and type exactly that with the caps, you will get warned in the server, so that's what I'm saying, it's best to get into the habit of not using them. Plus, I'm not blind, I can see what you're saying. So, yeah, it's better not to use caps. Let's see, have I got any more gravel? No, but I've got some more hammers, but I should probably make some more of those. Let's make stone ones. I know I can make better ones, but stone ones are just as good. I think it's the same as a crook. I'm assuming it's 4 hammers makes a compressed hammer. Oh, actually, how do you make a compressed hammer? That doesn't work. Oh, no, it's 9. 1 second again. Okay, so I'm only blind without them, and I am wearing them right now, so I can see perfectly fine. How do you know? But I'm gonna have to say, if this noise continues that's going on outside and next door, I might have to stop streaming early because it is a little bit too much noise. I don't honestly know what they're doing next door, and I wish they would, you know, stop the noise. But, like, what can you do? That time that was my actual phone, so that's fine. I don't mind if my phone makes a noise. It's when it's outside or when it's next door or sort of thing. I honestly don't know what that noise is that's outside. It sounds like a van or something, or you know, like one of those garbage trucks. It sounds like that, but it's not. It's not garbage day. Garbage day is on Friday, so you know we shouldn't be having any of that kind of noise around here this early. Okie dokie. I mean, what I personally use for the mod pack itself is I use Twitch app because you're bound to definitely get the latest version, and it's always released version is what you want. You don't want any beta versions because neither one of the servers use beta. They both use released. Where's my apples today? Oh, I used them up, didn't I? I was like, I don't need the apples. Wait, is it raining? It is, and I can't see the rain. Hang on a second. Options, video settings, animations. Do that, so I can actually see the note. Do it decrease so I can kind of see them. Yeah, I would definitely say the Twitch app is probably the one I would recommend to use. Otherwise FTB server one, the FTB is actual launcher. some of the people on here do actually use the Twitch app, not Twitch app, sorry, the Technic, which is a bit of an awful one to use because Technic seems to have multiple different versions of the pack available to download, so people keep downloading the wrong one. It's just like, oh no. Oh. If you want, Draco, we can hop into the general channel. We can sit there and chat, because that would give people something else to listen to other than just me. I mean, I don't mind Technic if you're doing, like, say, like Pixelmon packs. It's quite nice for them ones, but when it comes down to FTB packs, I'd either use the Twitch, which used to be Curse, or the FTB launcher itself. I would never really use Technic. Yeah, there's always. This is kind of annoying because that noise is just being very random right now. It's not like consistent either. Yeah, I used Technic for Pixelmon. So, why isn't that? Does it not break all of them as a compressed one like that? It doesn't, okay. That's weird. Oh well. Ah, okay, yeah. I might be. I mean, Solo's going to be getting on soon, so I think once she gets on, we're probably going to go play Heroes of the Storm for a bit. So, and then I might do some tests with Meadow to see if Meadow streams well or not. Wait, playtime? I got to see whose playtime is what on the Sky Factory. I want to see where I am on it. Probably haven't got that much playtime, to be honest with you, though. No, let's see. I'm not even on the list on the front there. That's just sad. But then again, I only really play during like the morning hours, because not everyone I have as friends can actually play on this particular pack. They don't have enough RAM for it, so it's one of those things. Alright, let's go, I'm just gonna use these in this, I think. I think the iron mesh give you more iron, I think. I don't know. Or does the flint one do it more? I mean, my RAM does alright in this. It's mostly my CPU that has a bit of an issue because my motherboard likes to bottleneck it a little bit, so especially if I'm streaming, you can see my frames are at 35 at the moment, but that's probably because it's raining as well, so. And the only reason I have the particles effects on is so I can tell when it's actually raining, so I can eat rain. Well, I think it's this one because this is the one that Peppers was using. Oh, can I not compress it? No? No? Okay, it's not letting me use compressed gravel. Well then, I'll use some more gravel. I thought you had to compress it, but just gonna make sure I've got enough space actually for this, because I don't want to like drop everything everywhere. Just gonna drop this all one chest. I don't really care if it's not organised for now, because it's just like it's just so I have space. Oh, there's a little bit of that going on there. Right, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag going on here, because this isn't going down. There we go. I'm gonna sit myself on the channel and just wait, because I see solar is on, but this isn't. Is it giving me iron? Yeah, it's giving me iron, but probably not a lot. But it's not too bad though. There is a lot of mobs spawning beneath though. I can see that. So I got 14 pieces of iron there, and I've got more iron, so I've got like a stack of 14, I guess. Hello.
Factory 3.
Yeah. Oh, it's in 4 pieces, okay. Oh no, I was putting the pieces wrong. I thought they stacked up on 8, but it was 4. Good. Oh my god, this thunderstorm needs to stop now. It's so loud.
What cloud?
Mm. You have to install it again. Why is that? You're just jealous, Ella, because you can't play. That's what it is. Although I don't know if your sheep is pink anymore. they were doing like an animal butcher thing last night, so Kira put you in a net to keep you safe. Yeah, they can make you pink again though. There we go. Didn't even realize these chickens were done. Hey, Seapad, how you doing? At least I guess with the thunder zombie went here next door if they start making any noises again. That's one thing. They already started drilling in the background. And then there was some weird noise coming from outside. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was something. I'm good. How are you doing? So I'm gonna get the redstone one to 10, 10, 10 if I can. That'd be good. So do you want to do some dailies in a bit, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Oi.
Let's see, how long have I been up for? An hour and a half, so...
Forever.
Ah, yeah.
Forever.
I might
And ever.
do like half an hour more of this, and then we go play Heroes of the Storm.
If you like.
Yes. Well, I did a very long one last night, so... I think it was like 4 or 5
I
hours.
don't mind if you stream Heroes, unless you don't want to.
Nah, I want to take a break from the stream if I go Heroes. And then we can try maybe seeing if Meadow works. Maybe
Yeah?
yes. Yes.
I'm good with that. Twitch is doing that.
Let's
I
see,
had
what is
to
underneath
reload
it?
your stream.
Skeleton, skeleton,
over-
skeleton, skeleton.
Over. And they got the same Amazon Prime ad for American Gods over.
And over and over. And over and over and over again. It's trying to
Yeah.
tell you something, obviously, clearly.
I already wanted to see the show, but
There's an NPC and a creeper with googly eyes. The creepers look the best with them. They just do. Makes their face look even more shocked, like
still no summer sale on Steam.
no, maybe it's gonna happen by the end of the month, maybe.
Maybe.
But I would have considered the beginning of June to be like, you know, summer.
yeah,
Really.
yeah.
But who knows?
Who knows?
I'm not sure why Peppers has got a whole load of redstone chickens in there.
Because why not?
Wait, is that who that was? That NPC? Oh yeah. I didn't realise that. Whoa! That was a bad idea to look over there. Just shot in the shoulder with an arrow. Ah, lovely. Look at that. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful arrow there, right in the shoulder. Lovely. I got so many feathers, I just don't need them. This is so sad. I don't need the feathers, I really don't. No, let's do this, hang on. Make an idea.
Hmm.
La 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 la.
What are you doing?
I got more feathers, hang on. You'll see.
Oh no.
You'll see.
Let's see. Oh, the feathers.
But wait, there's more!
Oh no, not more.
Not kidding when I said I have a lot of feathers. I don't need them.
That's a lot of feathers.
Yes, yes it is. And wait, there's more!
No. No.
Right, okay. Ahem.
You hear my TV. Oh dear.
Ahem. Ahem. Now everyone can have free feathers. Hang on, wait, there's more. There we go. Stick him in a crate in the warp crate.
Oh, no. I saw a game that said Ash vs Zombies, but it
Ah.
didn't. I got excited. I was like, oh my god, an Evil Dead game, but it's not. It's not what it said. Kind of sad now.
Aww.
Yeah. It's okay. So okay.
Oh, well, I forgot inventory space. That's this. What? I must wait. Oh, I gotta wait an hour? An hour and 45 minutes. Well then, I'll do that another time then. I'll save it till tomorrow.
An hour.
Well, if I'm gonna be playing the Heroes, I'm probably not gonna remember to do it, so I'll leave it till tomorrow to do my kits.
I don't mind waiting.
That's okay. Let's see, what level is it now? 9, 9. Come on, give me a 10, 10, 10 egg. God damn it.
I want good games on sale. You need good games on
Yes.
sale.
They should put all those extra ones on my wish list on sale. That'd be nice. I can get them Friday.
Danganronpa on sale. It was on sale last year in the summer.
A lot of them do go back on sale. Like that.
I have too many games on my wish list. Too many.
Madam? What? Someone joined?
Hello.
Hello. Just I can't hear it. So,
I don't
that's it.
know.
There we go. So there's my my notification sound for Discord. There you go.
Yeah, but,
There we go.
Everybody should set me as their notification sound.
Then everyone would just hear
Have a
poi.
phone call.
Just hear poi.
Poi.
Yes.
Poi. All of the poi. All of the poi.
Ooh, we got a piece of obsidian. What was the item collector? Which is 1 hopper, 3 obsidian, 1 emerald. No, 1 ender pearl. There. That thing with the things.
Things.
The thing with all the things.
What things?
The thingy things.
Oh, those things. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Well, alright. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Those things.
What's going on in here? TV and stuff.
You'd be like, Reva wants all the things with the thing with the thingy things.
Oh no, not the thing.
I keep thinking someone says teens like TS instead of T5. It says it the same teen speak cobblestone instead of tier 5. 5s looks too much like S's. No. Just no. I think gold to diamond is one diamond. Oh blah blah. 1 gold, 2 diamonds, and then glass. I got glass. Yes, I have glass. Good.
Good lord.
Hmm?
All of a sudden, I feel like such a Steam pleb.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at like Mars' list of his top 10 most played games on Steam,
Hmm.
and his 7th most played game has more hours invested into it than my most played game.
Yep. Wait, I didn't make the hopper. Oh no.
Oh no.
So when Townie Survival comes up, are you gonna try that out, Sarah?
Yes.
I'm not
Why?
even voted for it. Because PvP outside of towns.
What's wrong with that?
Just don't carry
Um,
anything valuable on you.
If I wanted to play PvP, I'd go play PvP, not vanilla survival. Or rather, if I wanted to deal with players being dicks, I'd go to a PvP or faction server. Thank you very much. But then again, the only real PvP type stuff that I ever do is Quakecraft, so there's that.
I mean, I don't think it'll be too bad because I played on a server that did the same thing. It was a mod pack, however, but you had Townie, and outside of Townie was PvP,
Yeah.
and you didn't actually really come across many people as much as you think you would. Like most people just focused on their towns.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't think it'd be too bad. I mean, they could try it out and see how it goes, and if too many people, you know, end up being like dicks and stuff, they could always then just disable it. So
Mm.
it's all about trial and error. So
That being said, though, there is always that added caveat of the fact that if anyone tries to be a dick to me, I'm kind of a pretty good shot with a bow. So
I just suck at PvP, but I'm one of those people that, you know, even if there's people on a server, I just tend to keep away from people. So
yeah. See, usually, like, to give you an idea of how decent-ish I am with a bow, Usually the only problem I ever have with getting that sniper duel achievement in vanilla is basically figuring out the exact distance, and that's about it. And you know, I won't admit that I'll openly admit that I'm really not typically a very good quick scoper, but I can be at times.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is, you know, when you don't have to worry about taking like a good 10 seconds to draw a bow.
You know what I just realised?
What's that?
Blizzard reuses its voice lines.
Yeah, so does
Has-
Bethesda.
It had different people voicing them, but it reuses the same lines with the same inflections. Because a lot of the Hearthstone cards say the same things as the Overwatch characters. So, yeah.
Yeah.
How about I need one more block of obsidian from you?
I really want to go get a bowl of cereal, but we don't have enough milk for it, lol.
I had the opposite problem.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of cereal left.
Yeah.
So
Oh, the
I
milk
had
banana
like
cereal.
dregs of cereal and just a bowl of milk.
You could always trade. Trade some milk for cereal.
That moment when there's people over on this like Pokemon competitive Facebook group that I'm on,
Yeah.
saying how they've gotten like 3 or so random shinies in 1 month on the new games, and I'm just sitting here like, ever since I bought the game, I've gotten 1 random shiny, and legit, it's like possibly only the 2nd random shiny I've gotten in my entire time playing Pokemon. That's of course if we exclude Pixelmon, which I personally would.
Ooh. 10, 10, 10.
And I mean, sure, my first random shiny in an actual Pokemon game was technically my little fluff ball, but the only one I've gotten in Sun was kind of in Alolan Rattata. Yep.
Oh.
I just got a 10, 10, 10 Enderpearl chicken. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's so great. It wasn't even breeding with anything, I don't think. Yes.
If I
Bit of
remember
8,
correctly,
8,
there's
10,
an Ender Generator, isn't there?
Possibly. I don't know. I've not really looked into much stuff at the moment yet, but again, there. Yesterday was mostly. I can't believe that. Like most of that stream was literally procrastination, just not doing anything, just running back and forth and getting distracted.
Nice.
It was so funny.
Isn't that your specialty though?
Yes, it is. Yes, that would be my superhero name one day. Is procrastination girl, you know.
Procrastination.
Yeah.
So apparently somebody in this group spent like a good amount of time trying to catch a Solgaleo in a Beast Ball. Okay. Apparently only took them 16 attempts though, which is kind of ridiculous. Someone must have won
See, I haven't played any
Jesus'
of the
favor.
new Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, well,
I've not even
The
seen
basic-
most of the stuff, so it's.
yeah. Well, I can say this with relative certainty that this isn't a spoiler in any way, shape, or form, but the new Beast Ball, basically all it is that it has like I think it's an 8 times catch rate against Ultra Beasts, and everything else is like a 0.1 times catch rate. And considering Solgaleo and Lunala don't count as Ultra Beasts,
Yeah.
that's kind of like ridiculous RNG right there to get it in 16 attempts with those things. Trust me, I literally threw 1
I'm
at
a
my
joker.
Solgaleo and was like, yeah, screw this. I mean, I'll openly admit that if there were ways of, increasing your capture rate for Pokemon outside of, just putting them to sleep and lowering their HP
Yeah.
as low as possible, I'd probably try that a bit more often.
Come on, egg. 11%, come on. Hatch quicker.
This Hearthstone game.
Okay, Michael, I don't like you very much. I mean, what? More like I'm just jealous or something. You know, Michael, the guy that does the Vsauce channel, right? He got to meet and hang out with Adam Savage. I don't like you. I mean, what? Then again, Jake from Vsauce 3 also got to do a video with Neil deGrasse Tyson, but you know.
Come on, chicken, hatch. Oh, do you know what mod pack I do miss? The very first mod pack I ever used, which was Tekkit. The original Tekkit. Before there was Tekkit Classic and Tekkit Lite, the original Tekkit. It was such a great pack back in the day. I mean, I wouldn't play it because, you know, it's just... It's all changed and there's not the same stuff as was before, but... I do miss it when I was playing that. That was actually as well the first time I actually joined the community that the Node has, so... But it wasn't called that back in the day. That was when they were called Forevercraft instead.
Yes! I won. Feel the joy.
Someone's like, where can you PvP? And I was like, I don't think you can. I mean, I guess you could push each other off an island, but... I've not heard of any PvP, so... I'm pretty sure it says, whether it is or not. Doesn't say about PvP, but... Just gonna put that there because everyone always thinks, oh, you're a trainee, you must know everything in the mod pack. So I'm gonna ask you, what does this generate? He's like, thanks for the nice attitude. I was like, well, you shouldn't really assume. And there's Google. I'm just saying Google, and he got funny about it. It's just like, he put the angry face. It's just like, well, gave you an answer. You probably didn't like it, but he gave you an answer. So now just give me obsidian eggs. I want obsidian though. Where's the last block of obsidian? He's got one more block. I mean, I probably could make it with the other stuff, but put that closer. .43%, so it's getting there. Hey, Nudge the puppy, how you doing? Come on, egg, hatch quicker. That's good, good. I'm doing good, thank you.
What, huh?
You're just distracted there, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Scylla. It's okay.
What's happening?
It's okay, don't worry, it's okay.
Okay.
I don't actually have bits because I'm not an affiliated streamer. You only get to give people bits if they're affiliated to Twitch. I don't have that. The reason I don't particularly want to go through with that is because you have to earn at least $100 before you can actually get anything back from those as donations. So... And I've only just started up streaming again, so I don't think I'm really gonna hit that mark. So... Yeah, nah, it's all good. I do have a few friends that are affiliate streamers though, so if you want to give them your bits, you can do that. You've got, I'm trying to think what Kira's one is.
Kira Sano game.
You got Kira Sano game, you got Kaz Nemesis, you can find them in my following list. I'm trying to think what else is, I think Sky has affiliation, I don't know, but those first two do, so I mean if you want to give them bits, they've got the option to give bits.
My chat is not refreshing. That's why I was so confused about what was happening, because people yeah.
Yeah, I use Game with mine, so if I want to have any subs later on, it's got that, and I just stick to using streamable donations. I mean, sure they take a little bit off the donation, but not a great deal, so you still get the money. It's all good. It's all good. Plus, I don't think at the moment I haven't been streaming enough recently to qualify for it just yet. So, so there's also that. It's all good. It's all good. I think it's sad with the bit program at the moment is that I think at the moment only those who are viewers in the States can actually get the bits from advertisement at the moment, which is a little bit sad because, you know, if you're in the UK like me, you'd have to actually pay for the bits, and you end up paying a bit more than what the bits are actually worth themselves, because I think it's like one bit is worth like what for affiliation streamers, I believe it's worth like 1 cent, but I think it's worth more if you're actually partnered. But yeah, so say you bought like 100 bits, so that's like $1 basically, but if you bought it from Twitch, you'd be paying $1 for you, so they get the extra 40 cents instead of the streamer. So for me, it'd be like, I'd rather either get free ones from the ads or give that $1.40 to the streamer themselves, like directly to them. I think Twitch makes enough money. They get enough money. I mean, they're owned by Amazon, so...
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
It's all good. I mean, hopefully when I move, I won't have the donation option. Like, I'll probably remove that. Because I won't need it. Heck, I probably wouldn't even have the sub option, or the sub option would be like dirt cheap to use. Come on, Egg, you're at 68%. I need to do a refill soon. It's getting low. Oh no. That was the Ender Pelican. I already got rid of that chicken, I think, didn't I? I think. I can't remember if I did now. I don't see it. Obsidian egg. Obsidian egg. I don't want the obsidian eggs, though. I want your obsidian. Oh, this chicken is not giving me my obsidian anymore. This is so sad. Unless it's been going in here, which is... Has it? Oh, it's been going in this chest this whole entire time. I didn't even realise. Oh. That's... No. No. So I was getting obsidian, it was just going in the other chest. It wasn't even going in the hen house.
Oh no.
Oh. What was that?
My lip balm fell onto my keyboard.
hope this will work a lot better now. Just obsidian with glass is the next one up. Okay. What was I coming in here for? I came in here for something, wasn't it? It was to get... Oh, that's it. To make the next one up. This one. I wonder if they'll complain because I'm not selling nesting pens next. Or say I'm not being helpful. I thought we had more sand. There we go. I just need 5, don't I? 5 glass, there we go. Yay, good job. Hmm?
Too warm.
Too warm?
Yeah.
No, it's actually quite nice and cool today, but then again I had like literally all the windows open last night in the house, so it's cooled the house right down. asked about the Pope Brad because he wasn't saying anything. I was like, ah, there he is. There's this infamous Brad hiding.
Infamous.
Yes, infamous. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Brad's like, oh, I need to stop AFK and turn procrastination. I was like, but you're further ahead. Like, he's not procrastinated as much as me and Peppers have. Oh, no, no, no. Right, and I think with this, just before the reboot happens, I am going to stop the stream here for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.